Hello? Are we recording? I think we're recording.
Wait, don't be recording yet. Oh no.
Welcome back.
I'm not
Oh
ready.
gosh, this. Oh no, I'm so ugly.
Welcome to the club. My nose is itchy.
It's also ridiculously hot in here. Take the headphones off.
I'm not even gonna ask at this point.
Hi, I'm Derek. Oh no.
Derek, did you possibly rub turmeric all over your skin during COVID?
No. I'm smart. I believe in science. I wouldn't do nothing like that.
You wore a mask
That's very
instead.
stupid. No, I didn't do that. I believe in science. I'm the replacement for Seth since he got fired last
He
episode.
did get fired. These lights are just not doing it. You keep doing your bit.
Yeah. What are you talking about? I'm the replacement for Seth. Seth isn't on the podcast anymore. Now it's me, Derek.
I don't even remember firing Seth.
It was a couple episodes ago. He had to stay on while you guys found a replacement. But now I'm here. I'm Derek. We're back from our break, our summer vacation. Their summer vacation. I didn't have one because I'm Derek and I am not associated. So I didn't have a summer break, and now I'm here. I am different from the rest of these guys. I believe the Earth is round.
What?
I'm also an atheist. And I heard you guys are like,
So, Derek,
yeah.
how'd you get on the podcast, buddy? Because you just
Hunter?
seem to not believe in anything.
Well,
truth
because you guys
related?
wanted somebody that could balance out the rest of you. Because you guys are just
Look, I don't remember seeing an application.
look.
I don't remember printing off an application.
Seth just like came up and was like, "Hey, you get to be the new Mia on the podcast."
Well, as of June 19th, Seth was not affiliated with this company, so he could not do such things. I'm sorry that you...
Well, I guess I'm here for this episode, but because we're gonna do just have two people on the podcast. Get Seth back.
Well, you see, we got this guy named Gronk, and I think he's really good at bonking.
Well,
He's
you'll
a
have to
security
you'll
guy.
have to call him. You have to get Gronk, and then he'll have to take me out. But who is this Gronk person? Is there anything religious about him that I wouldn't believe in being atheist?
Dude, he literally is an archangel.
Doubt. Archangels aren't real.
You're not real.
You could be right. This could be all a Matrix. We're all simulation.
I
Nothing's
think
real.
that's too many snaps, but we'll take it.
I need to work
Do you
out.
think God?
Same.
Do you think God can make a boulder that he couldn't move?
If you really
No.
wanted to, sure, but why would
Well,
you
then
do
he
that?
must not be all powerful if he can't do that. I got you there. I
That
got
is a
you.
very good.
I got you there, Christian. No one can think their way out of that one.
What are you-
That's
what are you,
airtight.
Y'all gotta
Are you
squeeze in. Y'all are...
No, I really don't. Want to, I said specifically that I wanted to be further away.
I was gonna
I'm too
ask if
fat,
you're
you
a
can't
Power
pull me
Ninja,
in.
but that doesn't make any sense.
Fine.
Power Ranger.
No
As-
more right shoulder.
Right shoulder. You've lost your right shoulder privileges.
That's why it makes me look thinner. Are you guys done with this character?
Yeah. Where did you get that?
The hotel from Arizona.
You saved
Okay.
that from the hotel in Arizona.
Yeah.
Why didn't you wear
That
it as
was
underwear?
like 2 weeks ago.
You could have worn that as underwear.
Where this says underwear?
Well, you don't have any
I'm the
legs.
big boy.
You don't have any legs or anything. No, you don't. What are... All I see is floating socks.
Whatever.
Just rip it in half.
So
yeah.
are we going to talk about the things that we saw and witnessed and experienced on our vacation?
I almost died.
That is true. Seth almost died,
Do you
but
wanna-
not on vacation.
Do you
or
want to start
something
off with
else.
that?
Yeah, sure.
All right, let's wind the clocks back to a couple nights ago.
Whoa! Oh, it's just me. Is anyone else coming back with me? I thought that was fun.
It looked fun. Let's wind the clocks back a little bit to a couple nights ago. Are you good, man?
No.
Josiah's running away.
Our studio is not a permanent thing right
The
now.
studio is a little.
I hate it
monstrosity.
so much. I hate it here. Hate all this.
You didn't have to do
Okay.
any of this.
Bing bong.
But so, me and my wife were going to sleep, as we do. And what? Katie, we could all see that.
It would have been easier if you just crawled out that way.
I don't know why you didn't go behind the curtain.
You can just roll under the curtain.
Your phone's left over there now.
Now you're just watching an
illusion.
ad forever.
Yeah, the ad just will never end now.
Anyway, you almost died.
So, I woke up at midnight and I could not breathe.
Do you guys like that noise? The
washer noise.
washer noise.
Can you close the door?
Is your
that's
soul
better.
cleansed from that noise?
But,
Okay.
I woke up in the night and I was like, something feels strange. And I was like, oh, I can't breathe. Oh, I can't breathe. And I shoot up out of bed. I'm like, and it took about 30 seconds or so. And Katie woke up and she was like, Seth, what's happening? I'm like, and then eventually I was able to go, and like get some air in and start breathing. So for like a solid like 40, 50 seconds, almost a full minute, I couldn't breathe.
I don't believe that it was a full minute.
It
I think it's
felt like
probably like 12 seconds, but yeah.
no, once I got up, it was 30 seconds for sure. It was a while. It was a while.
Meanwhile, I was asleep
Yeah, on the other side of the house.
on the other side of the house.
Zonked
Where did
out.
you guys stay?
Zoinked.
This was at our house.
Oh.
Yeah, this was just a couple nights ago. Yeah. I almost died.
Yeah, that
Nice.
happened.
If you've ever woken up not being able to breathe, email us at
The Unusable Podcast at Gmail.
Unless you're dead, in which case don't email us because that's kind of weird.
But hold on, I forgot what it's actually. Our email is unusablequestions@gmail. Okay,
do we have any emails?
we do have emails.
No.
Are they any good?
Do we have any from Mateo?
No.
Dang.
Oh my gosh. Wait.
What is that?
Okay. So it just this is from Ruth, and it says,
Oh no.
"Fight me." And then this
That's the
picture.
character I was trying to be. That's the
Fight me.
atheist character I was trying. That was.
Oh,
That's basically who I was trying to be.
that is surprisingly.
I'm just gonna put his face behind us. That's
Yeah,
all that's gonna be
that's-
behind us.
That is every atheist.
Every atheist.
Every atheist.
Every atheist.
That.
So Seth, basically, you need to have a
right, here we
a
go.
bad beard. You
Here's
need to be
so
that guy.
I can't wait till I get
Impossible.
roasted because now Gabe's been roasted and you've been roasted. So
Wait,
Ruth,
how
you
have I been
to roast-
roasted?
You've been roasted right now because Ruth said
Bring
said,
it on, little girl.
Seth looks like a pasty Hawaiian Viking.
That's exactly the aesthetic I'm going for.
Pasty Hawaiian Viking.
Yeah, that's 100. That's just accurate. That's not a
Seth was like,
burn.
"Thank
Ruth,
you. I was
that's not
aiming
a-
for that."
Ruth, you have to try
harder.
again.
Because that's just. I usually wear. I'm very loud, I think.
No.
But I'm just always that's my aesthetic just already. That's not a burn. That's stating the obvious.
Hold on.
But thank you for noticing.
So, quick tangent. You guys are both in Arizona, right?
Yeah.
Prove it.
I think I have pictures.
Great.
Yes, there are pictures.
So on vacation, has anyone asked you, where's the London Bridge?
It's in Arizona.
It is in Arizona.
It is in Arizona.
I wanted to
Wow.
go
I'm
over
surprised
it,
they
but I
know
forgot
that,
where it
but
was.
also not too surprised.
You know,
Yeah, the London Bridge is in Arizona, guys.
I meant to go over it, but I forgot about it.
How
yeah,
dare you?
What? Does anyone remember what town it's in?
It's in
It's in Williams,
No.
it's north, somewhere north.
Flagstaff.
No. It's in a place I have not heard of.
I feel like it's near the Grand Canyon.
Probably is. Well, if it's north, then yes.
But yeah, the London Bridge, the original London,
not the original.
One
of.
No, it is.
They've
is it?
replaced it several times.
Oh, yeah, it's true. Okay, so
but
one
it
of the
is
London
an
bridges
original.
was taken out of London and shipped to America into Arizona. Why?
They wanted it for
just-
tourism.
It's just the right size, you know.
Yeah. I guess they like
Terrorism.
for terrorism. Yeah. What's funny is that like our country committed terrorism essentially when we decided to become our own country, and then we decided to buy
We're
the
like,
bridge.
that bridge, give it to us.
who was the guy who was just like? Never mind. This is a stupid joke. I'm not gonna tell it.
Who was
I
the
was-
guy who was like,
I was
you were that guy. You did it. You're that man now. You are that man.
No, okay. I was gonna try and do a Gru impression.
We are going to steal the bridge. What is that? That was my group. Unlike you, I'm committed to trying.
He's Romanian, brother.
You're Romanian. Your mom's Romanian.
Okay, I'm dumb. My brain was like,
My
that's not a
mama is-
Gru impression. It's I am Groot.
Why did you make Groot like? Why did you make Groot like a little Swedish boy?
I don't know. I just thought it was appropriate.
Okay,
Mudhouse, sponsor us.
Mudhouse Coffee sponsor us.
Gabe's already showing their. You need to blur that, Josiah.
No, absolutely not.
You need
good
to
coffee.
drink it. It is the official sponsor of the Ozarks.
That
The official.
that cup is like pure white on the screen.
It is.
Yeah, it's pretty great.
You can tell it's pure white because my legs are pretty white, and it's even whiter to my legs.
Yeah.
Was that really the only roast they had for me? Was that I'm a pasty white
Yeah,
Hawaiian
Ruth,
Viking?
you have to try again, and you also have to roast me.
Does anyone want to hear more stuff from my mouth?
Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely
Let
not.
me look at my
No, I'm
notes.
kidding. I do have a skit for today.
Oh, do you?
Hallelujah! I don't have to be the one to have all the skits.
Yeah, I just have to like finish formulating the skit.
You haven't finished thinking
I
about
have the prompt. I just don't know where it can go yet.
Okay. Do you guys want to hear about my flight from Springfield to Denver?
I have one question. Is it only complaining?
No.
Okay, then proceed.
Okay. So it started with my flight getting canceled, which is a little obnoxious because I was there
It's
for a
quite
while.
obnoxious for me.
Yeah. So that's crazy. The reason why it was canceled is because
Tornadoes.
tornado, bad weather, pilot didn't want to die. Granted, that's fair. Next day,
Wuss.
yeah, wuss. Next day, I'm at the airport, ready to go to Denver, and I'm like, all right, let's get this show on the road. And everyone's like ready to go. We're about to board. And these two big guys come by with this other guy wearing a hoodie.
Okay,
It's Springfield.
Uh-huh.
It is 90 degrees out. It is hot. So, two big
man.
guys, a skinnier guy,
It's Eminem.
wearing a hoodie with his hands in the pocket. Except
Pete
they're not in
Davidson.
the pocket. They're in the pocket of the hoodie and out of a hole and tied together.
That's
He's
like
cuffed.
criminal. That's
But they're trying to
criminal.
make it look like it's like I don't know, normal. And it's like my mind immediately went to, okay, are these feds or is this like two bounty hunters with like some guy? Because we get on the plane and this cuffed guy is in a window seat with the biggest one of the two keeping him there. And the other guy across the aisle next to the other big guy. And the entire time I'm like, how dangerous is this guy? And why is he on a commercial flight?
Probably not that dangerous.
He looked like he probably killed people. A
No,
lot
they
of people.
would. They would.
So do I.
They would not transport it.
I would not be surprised, though.
I would. That would be dumb.
I wouldn't
I would not be surprised.
be surprised.
But yeah, that was my experience going into Denver. Was potential feds and or bounty
Wait, you
hunters.
were going
with-
to the Denver airport. That changes the story completely.
Yes.
He was a sacrifice.
I was about to say that.
Because
They're
they
gonna
got
say
all
rather
that
than that
cult
blue
stuff
horse.
going on.
You know what? That also wouldn't surprise me.
You should raise your chair. You look really short.
I'm itty bitty.
So
But yeah, that was my flight to Denver.
I got Me Too'd the other day. I got Me
I didn't
Too'd
let
on
go.
Saturday. Actually, it was Friday. Friday, I got Me Too'd.
What are you
What?
talking about?
I got Me Too'd. I don't want to say the M word on the podcast, but I got Me Too'd by a silverfish.
Oh,
There's a silverfish on my pants a couple mornings ago, and I was like, why?
Got mansplained by a silverfish.
No, Me Too'd. So I tried to swat it off, and it just kept crawling faster and faster, and I couldn't get to it. And it went into my waistband, into my underwear.
and Seth got attacked by a mythical creature.
It was a silverfish.
Mythical.
No.
From like Minecraft.
It's from Minecraft, so it's mythical.
Silverfish from Minecraft.
Yep.
They're
That burrow in rocks.
They're real creatures. And it went in my pants.
I don't think that's true.
Here's the worst part. I took off all my clothing.
Couldn't find it.
Could not find
It's in
it.
your rectum.
Mythical.
I checked there too.
Mythical creature in your rectum, Seth.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
It's in Seth's rectum.
Yeah. Okay. It's in my rectum. It's in there. It's happy living a life.
Decide, do you have a story before I tell you about my arrival from Denver to Billings?
Yes, you did.
That's all. Proceed.
Okay. So just to catch you up in case you had a stroke in between
I did.
that. Craziness happened from Springfield to Denver. Some guy that is obviously cuffed under a hoodie
Probably dead. Now.
and possibly dead or just in prison. I don't know. Okay, cool. Got that. I get into Denver Airport and I have like 15 minutes to run from one terminal all the way down to another terminal. Granted, it's not that far compared to like the entirety of Denver Airport, but it is still it's still 50 terminals.
Jeez.
So I have 15 minutes. That sounds like plenty of time.
Is Denver an international airport?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it sounds 15 minutes sounds like enough time. Barely. It's barely enough time. I am like walking as fast as I can.
I would've
My
been
calves are
sprinting.
like on fire. They're like, you know, my soccer muscles kicked in when
I
we're
would have
like,
been
oh, we're
straight up
doing
jogging.
yeah, it's like I was
would
on the
just
border
lay
between
down and
like
cried.
it's weird. So yeah, I get to my terminal with 2 minutes to spare,
Wow.
only for the flight to be delayed another 15 minutes. I was like, what?
That's probably because everyone else did what I did and just lay down and cried because it's going to take too long. And they're like, well, we can't make everyone miss their flights. So.
I don't know if that's how Denver works. I think Denver doesn't care. 'Cause I think if you miss your flight, I think they just sacrifice you. No, what happens if you miss your flight in Denver is that you have to like sit next to like the walking sidewalks, the moving sidewalks, and just cry there for a couple days.
That's funny.
No. I'm getting to it. So I get onto my plane, go from Denver to Billings, Montana. Love that airport. Billings Airport. It's small and simple. It's cleaner than Denver's, which isn't hard. And I get down to claim my luggage.
And they're like, why are you illegal?
It's in Korea. You're like,
And I see a dwarf. I see a dwarf, okay?
Okay.
And I'm like-
okay.
I'm like, okay.
And you scream and ran away.
No, it's like I see one dwarf. I'm like, okay, cool. And I'm continuing to find my luggage. I see another dwarf and another. And another.
What is a group of dwarves called? I mean, is it a circus?
I think it's called the Gaggle of Dwarves. I don't
I
know.
was like,
I don't know.
a mining
That's Thorin
crew.
or something. I don't know.
What is a group of dwarves called?
I assume a mining team.
Here's what I found from Wikipedia.
No.
The seven dwarfs are a group of seven.
Nah,
There was
not
about
lying.
7 of them at the end. I'm not
Okay, so
even
it's those
joking.
7
There's like
dwarves.
7 dwarves all yelling at each other in the airport, claiming their luggage.
In like Dwarvish?
I'm no, but they were upset with each other, and it was kind of hilarious because I'm like really tired from just the whole flight and everything, and I was just like, oh, there's 1, 2, okay, 5, 6, and I'm like, how many are there? Oh, and there's a 7th. Okay, the 7th one was in fact grumpy, but they gender bended that one, and it was a female.
Wow.
No, I still had a beard.
No, she didn't.
Did you know rule 1 of improv? It's yes and. There's no no's.
But yeah,
This is
it's
facts
fun.
and logic.
It's fun. I was blessed to see that because I don't think I'll ever see that again. What is wrong with you?
So if I had to spit up something, because it's podcast day,
It's every time.
you have to clean this one up. Go get paper towels. Go ahead.
Why did you both have to look at me at the same time?
What are you talking about?
Because you're recording.
What were you expecting?
To be ignored like I usually am.
That's kind of sad.
It's all over the soundboard.
Clean up
and
my
me.
thighs. You sneezed coffee all over my thighs.
Jeff, just out the mouth, that's it.
I'm not at the club. I don't need things on my thighs. Actually, I've never been to the club.
Yo.
I've never been to the club or any club. I'm a man of God.
I am a man of God.
I am imperfect, but I am indeed a man of God. At least I strive to be. I feel violated, Seth.
Oh, brother.
Please go more than 2 podcasts without spitting up.
I
That
doubt
is
it.
your own.
I doubt it.
Get my thighs, get my arm. Higher. You covered me. And then let me get the. I don't like this. That's not gonna do it, and you're gonna like shut it off.
Sophia!
Repent of your dilly ways.
You're doing it on purpose now.
Oh, that last one was not.
So you were doing it on purpose. Welcome back to the Unusable Podcast. I'm Gabriel Atkinson. I have long hair. I reclaimed my scalp. That's right. I have a scalp. Ever heard of it?
No. All right. So I played a lot of Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom.
It's a good game.
It is a good game. I like it a lot. I don't like it as much as Breath of the Wild,
Same.
but I like it.
I like the fact that there's a lot to do. I like the
There's
fact
so
that there's
much
a lot
to
of
do.
enemies. I don't like the fact that you have to like combine things to your weapons for
That
them
is
to be
kind of. I
effective.
don't like that.
It's like it's cool because it's customizable, but it's also lame because it's like even if you get like a pristine good weapon, it's like oh it could be better. You have to make it stronger.
It's. I've gotten used to it, and so it's kind of cool.
Yeah, it is. Until you like just run out of things to combine, you get bored. When are we gonna shave Seth bald?
My wife said I can't do that yet.
What?
Yet?
You have to have kids
what
first.
level of Seth do you have to be at to shave your head?
Level 7.
Level 7.
What level Seth am I right now?
Like I don't know. 4.
I'm guessing level 4.
I'm only level 4. It gets worse from here? Or does it get better?
It just gets more
Better.
Seth.
It's experience points.
Oh, okay.
It just gets you need to learn a couple more abilities, and then when you hit level 7, you do like what
But
Gandalf
if-
does
if-
in Battle of Middle Earth 2, where he turns white after getting to like level 3.
Oh,
But
cool.
if you get in jail, you start losing your ability points, and you have to like
Why would I go to jail?
I don't know. Hasn't every guy been to jail according to that one person?
Have I told that on the
Seth's
podcast?
being
You probably
offensive
have.
again.
No,
Or Gabe.
One
I don't know.
time,
no,
one
no,
time, a
it's
lady
really
did ask
funny.
me, "What did you go to prison for?" And I was like, "Excuse me." She's like, "Well, you've been to prison, haven't you?" I was like, "No." She's like, "Well, I thought every man these days has been in prison."
it's a real thing.
I was stuck in a car with this person for 2 hours.
It's a real experience Seth had, and I love that story because it's hilarious.
It was an experience. I need to do that
She's-
again. I need to go.
Yeah.
I need to put myself in more situations like that.
Y'all are not allowed to do laundry during the podcast anymore.
Well, usually we're in the other room, so I didn't think about it being that loud. Otherwise, I would have done it earlier today. My bad.
How about this? Buy a washer and dryer.
Do you have any idea how expensive those are?
Much. Do it anyway.
It'd be like $5
And your
grand.
phone is over here now, by the way. I put it on the...
I'm gonna assume it's probably $5 grand to get a set of like a washer and
It
dryer.
probably-
No, like 2,000.
More.
Oh.
2000. Not bad.
2,000 more?
No, $2,000.
Oh, is that a good set or is that like the cheapest?
Brand new
you
at
can get?
Costco.
Oh, okay. Not terrible.
Anyway, so I have notes. My notes are. Oh, so okay, we were in Arizona, right? And it was 4th of July, and so we went and saw some fireworks. And in Arizona, fireworks are illegal for citizens to have. There's only like
They don't
certain...
believe in freedom down there.
No, it's because you can catch everything on fire like instantly.
Impossible. Fires don't exist.
Okay.
The things just get really hot and bright.
So anyway,
It's called being sun.
so only like like cities or organizations can have fireworks. That's it, and they have to have like special approval and whatnot. So we're watching the government approved fireworks show.
In the
And-
sky blew up and said, "Vote for Biden." It
No,
was weird.
no, none of that happened. It was actually a very lame fireworks show. It was just like
It was just guys holding Roman candles.
that was it. It was so boring. Anyway, but what wasn't boring, and really the main event, was
The fire mage. That's how we should refer
So-
to him.
the first firework goes off, and then another firework goes off, and it's like to the side of us. And we're like, whoa, that's really close and cool. And I was just like, oh, that's cool. There's like surround fireworks. That's cool. Turns out no. And our cousin, Corey,
You got married. He's
Um,
pretty awesome.
yeah, he
We'll have him on the podcast in the
he
future.
will
I
have-
promise.
yeah, definitely. He pointed at it and immediately went illegal because it was illegal. Someone had gotten a firework, a mortar, and they didn't have a tube for it.
You know how mortars work?
And so they just like lit this thing, threw it like in a bush, I guess. It blew up and started a fire. And so me and my two cousins, we run up to the fire and we're like, hot dang, that's a big fire right there.
Was Josh the other cousin?
No, it was Justin.
Justin.
So we run up there, and it had already gotten to like a bush and tree, and just like it was huge. Like there was no stopping it. And so we all like get up there and we're like, we can't do anything. And so we're kind of like trying to manage it a little bit. Eventually, some guy came up with shovels and started like.
Since you're in
containing
Arizona,
it.
you just shovel the dirt on top of
Yeah,
it.
you literally just shuffle dust on top of fire and it puts it out like great.
Just like
And
they
then
do in Africa.
I was pretty much just like sitting on the road, just being like, wow, nice fire. Listening to all the wives and girlfriends freak out, which were hilarious. Because all the men were just like running into the fire. And all the wives
Yeehaw.
were just like, ah, we're gonna die. So-
That's why I hate when. Never
That's
mind,
why
I'm
I
not
hate
gonna say
women.
that. I was about to say, that's why I hate it when women are in stressful situations. 'cause
Okay, no, yeah.
They just scream about things, and I'm like, oh. That's why I love my wife, because she doesn't do that. She just gets
true.
things done.
Well,
My
granted, your
wife's
wife
awesome.
also does things that most women won't do, like climb a
Tower.
tower.
Yeah.
Yeah, or work the construction crew on
Anyway.
purpose.
Anyway, so someone tried to put the fire out with a blanket, and then the blanket caught on fire, and then he just threw the blanket like at me.
Yup.
So I stomped it out,
Well, to be
And
fair,
I was like, wow,
he
I'm
threw
a
it
good
in your
citizen.
direction.
Yeah, he threw it in my direction. He didn't see I was there, and he threw it directly at me, and I was like, "Oh!" And then I was
Cast
walking back
fireball.
down to, I was walking back down to the rest of the family to be like, "Yeah, it's okay. It won't burn anyone's house down or blow up our cars." And as I was walking down, I passed by this bathroom, the bathroom we used, and I hear very loudly coming from the bathroom about 3 or 4 like young adult ladies repeating the Lord's Prayer. And also it was obviously from like poor memory. Like they didn't really know it. They were kind of stuttering through it.
Our
But-
daddy who art in high
Who
school.
does art in
Who does
art
art
in heaven? Howard be thy name.
Howard be thy name.
No, but
Your kingdom come. Your
this wasn't
your
Alabama.
stuff is
Arizona.
done. The beans are done.
On Earth as it is in Mexico.
So anyway,
Forgive us as we forgive our ops.
anyway.
Do you guys want to talk about how much you hate New Mexico?
No, we'll
It
save
is-
that.
it is-
We'll save
it-
that rage for later.
It should not. We should blow it up.
We should just give it back.
Put a lid on it.
It's the worst place on earth. I hate
Okay.
it.
Anyway,
I never praised the Lord more than crossing into Texas out of New Mexico. I don't like Texas either, but I was like, hallelujah, Father. Finally, we're out of that hell. Praise the
I hate
Lord.
that state. It's terrible. Anyway,
I like how I
So-
just have to say, you want to talk about how much we hate New Mexico? And you're like,
Dude,
"Ah."
in no other state have I been in the middle of no 2 hours away from any city, any gas station even, and been stopped on the highway for 45 minutes when there's no construction, there's no accident, they're not even moving cattle across the road.
Nope.
They just stop for 45 minutes for fun, I guess.
yeah, no, I
That
don't
happened.
like that state. It's a terrible
Okay,
state.
we're done.
Anyway,
no more New Mexico.
Don't go to Mexico.
so
Bomb
yeah,
it.
I also there was some wife who was yelling at her husband, and she just went, "Steven! Oh, he lost his mind."
Did he run in the fire?
He was like, now's my time to end it.
Started
Honestly,
kicking the dirt
I get
like an
Steven.
angry toddler.
I understand Steven.
Yeah, I get
Except
Steven.
I don't have a wife to scream at me anymore.
And then yeah, it was
Repent of your
wrong one. Anyway, I'm just gonna forget
No,
that.
that's appropriate.
So yeah, that was the story of the fire.
Sophia!
That one's Ben.
Oh.
Touch grass.
Yeah, you hear that, guys? Touch grass.
Oh, and by the way, the guy who started the fire bounced immediately and wasn't found.
Was not found.
Yep. Anyway, I also have another note, but I can't read it on the podcast. It's inappropriate.
John's
What?
kids helped me make a new character for the podcast.
Oh,
So you know how Gronk goes through the Bible, helping various Bible characters? What if Gronk had a brother?
Bronk,
Zonk.
Zonk.
And what if Zonk both inspired the Quran and the Book of Mormon?
Jinkies.
So who is Zonk?
Zonk is
Am I
Gronk's
Zonk?
brother. I don't know. You could be Zonk, you could be Zonk. I could also be Zonk.
Ooh.
I'd be Zonk and Gronk.
I zonk. I'm a zonk you.
Zonk you. See?
Zonk. Zonk zonk.
What is zonking?
Zonk.
Are you gay?
Well, that would explain a lot about. No, I can't say
Yeah,
that.
explain a lot about the Quran.
Zonk is non-binary. Zonk furry as well.
Okay, Zonk. Now that we're interviewing you,
How did you enjoy Rainforest?
Rainforest.
Zonk pooped in the ball pit.
Yeah, that makes sense. Seth,
Zonk
if you
is
don't
the
know
one.
what Rainforest is, have we got a video to watch tonight?
Okay, cool. So Zonk,
You should be
Yeah.
scared.
Okay.
what is your relation? How were you created? And
Zonk, fallen angel.
okay, are you like
Zonk-
a Nephilim or
Zonk,
like a demon?
Zonk came down to Earth to get pretty ladies, human ladies.
Oh, so you were okay. You were making the Nephilims.
I also like cocaine.
You like cocaine?
I invented cocaine.
Can-
That makes sense.
Fallen angels can take cocaine.
It gets trippy.
How much-
Zonk much like cocaine.
How much cocaine you gotta do to like get high?
Fallen Angel Brothers and Zonk take 49 pounds every Tuesday.
What?
Does it
For a
take
light
42 pounds to get high, or is that just
Light buzz.
light buzz?
50 pounds required for blackout.
Because from 42 to 50 pounds and you black out, man, that's a huge like. Wow, that's wow, that's impressive.
Have you ever tried to like feed an elephant cocaine? Just
Zonk tried that in 1984.
84. 84 was a crazy time. Man.
Zonk went to a zoo in India and gave elephant cocaine.
Did you?
How did that turn out?
Elephant kill 49 virgins.
You really
and
like
then,
49?
Zonked out.
Did you inspire the movie Highlander by chance?
He had to.
Zonk big fan of Highlander. Zonk wrote story.
Okay, so Gronk told me that you.
I hate Gronk.
Well,
Zonk hate Gronk.
Gronk loves you because you're
That
still
would
his
be
brother.
that would be a Gronk thing to do, but Zonk have hatred in his heart.
Oh, I'm sorry. Zonk, maybe. I don't know.
Zonk
but,
have big spirit of Antichrist.
boy, oh boy. Well, Gronk told us that you inspired the Quran. Would you like to enlighten us with that story?
Zonk hate Jesus.
Well,
Zonk make Quran to make Jesus poop baby.
Make Jesus poop, baby.
Zonk also cause big dumps. When you have a big dump and it blocks you up, I call it Jesus poop baby. And that's what it is.
So whenever you
And
constipate, that's you?
It's
hold
mine.
on.
You're a demon of constipation?
You know what? That makes sense.
Is Gronk the antidote? Is it like if you call upon Gronk, he will open
Gronk,
you up?
He's a
bonk you-
patron saint of
Fiber.
of fiber.
Of healthy bowel movements.
That would make sense because Gronk made one of his first appearances with Adam's first poop.
Hold on.
Full circle.
Hold on. Okay.
Zonk's spirit of constipation.
Oh my god.
That's beautiful.
You know what?
Zonk caused all dietary issues. So gluten intolerance and lactose intolerance and celiac disease.
What about like other kind of
What about
intolerance?
vegans?
Zonk caused vegans. Yeah.
Okay.
Zonk convinced someone in 1749 for to make people not eat meat so brain shrink.
What do you think about football?
Football more Gronk kind of sport.
What's
I
what's a
thought
Zonk
you'd.
kind of
I thought
sport?
you'd be a 49ers fan.
I do prefer the 49ers to any other one.
Is there a sport though that you really like? Maybe the dwarf toss.
Water polo.
Water.
Water polo
Yeah.
because cause great constipation.
Water polo causes constipation.
Butt tight too long.
Do you have
Keep
to
pooping.
you have to keep your butt tight when you're doing water polo?
Oh yeah, or else they come out. Guys,
You know
I
what,
lost
that
my
checks
mind
out
in the
fine.
last like 3 weeks. I went on vacation and lost my marbles.
You talked about top 10 best Gooby Woobies for like way too long.
Zonk's favorite Goopy Wooby is Goopy because he a menace.
What about Mr. Denmark?
Mr. Denmark. Yeah.
Dubstep? What about this guy?
Oh, Zonk really like this guy.
Should we bring Gronk on?
Want to talk about the movie
have
we
you
watched
ever,
last night?
Hey, Seth, have you ever watched the that one Get Without a Santa Claus?
Yeah. Yeah, I've seen it.
Have you ever seen a scene where there's the heat miser man and the cold miser man?
Yeah.
Snow miser. It would be like that if you brought Gronk on right now.
Okay, so I should.
Zonk no like Gronk.
Okay, so I should not bring Gronk. on. Okay.
Would you like to know any more lore about Zonk?
Did you inspire the movie The Ballad of Ricky Bobby?
No, but I did make Twilight
I have a question. So,
and 9/11. I did 9/11.
did you just like follow Lucifer when he was, like trying
Me
to?
and Lucifer, big friend. I play trumpet, in big band for Jesus, and
For Jesus?
Well, they're all kind of the same guy.
What?
God the Father.
You're
Wait, no,
missing what he's saying. Is
okay, I missed-
before
okay,
is
before the
before
fall.
Lucifer
Yeah, okay.
wanted to make his own band.
Okay.
Yeah, I play trumpet,
Okay.
and I best trumpet player, and
Holy moly, is that all this is? Hold on.
What?
I know God's probably not going to audibly answer this question, but is this whole thing just like a band breakup? Like, did Satan just want to start his own band? And God is like, nah, you're cringe, bruh. You're cringe. Is that what happened? Is this just the aftermath of a band breakup?
Not quite. Not really, but not really, but that's a thought. That's a thought.
I have stoner thoughts when I'm completely sober. That's right.
Had caffeine.
Ringo Starr
fair.
died for our sins.
Caffeine is my marijuana.
Okay. Anyway,
Plus
That's
more.
a soundbite.
any more question for Zonk?
Are you gonna tell us how? Nah,
Oh.
no, I'm good.
Big friend with Lucifer. Me follow Lucifer anywhere. Me. I was the guy who was like, "Hey, you should turn into a little trumpet guy," and then tell them. It was my idea.
Oh.
I also like 4 years old for some reason. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know why Zonk.
I don't know.
It was speech
Zonk,
impediment.
Zonk, caveman,
So
Zonk. Okay,
we're almost an hour in.
Yeah.
Should we
We're
do
gonna
a skit or
we're gonna
something?
do like 2 episodes, I think. That Zonk idea.
Why are we gonna do 2 podcasts?
So that we don't do one next week, so that we don't see each other, so we stop hating each other. I think if we do bigger breaks and record for longer, we'll end up with better episodes.
We could try it out.
Yeah, let's give it a go.
Okay.
Just
Well.
record it every other week and just do 2.
Yeah.
It'll break the
Anyway.
illusion of us doing it weekly.
Well,
though.
we usually get like questions,
Especially since we're
bi-weekly
talking about it
anyway,
right now.
So, anyway.
Yeah, our questions are
so-
biracial.
Anyway, I was playing the harmonica earlier today,
Yeah.
and Cyrus said that harmonica playing is just hyperventilation at its finest.
Cyrus is a comedic genius.
He is. We need to have him on. He's just kind of scared. Here's my skit for this week. Are we ready?
What's your skit?
Mormon bank robbers.
Okay.
So
I want to be one of the Mormons.
This sounds
There's
like fun.
always 2.
So one of us.
Okay,
has
I'll
to
be the other one.
Okay, so we're the Mormons, and then you're the bank clerk,
teller.
teller,
Bank teller.
bank teller.
Okay.
What kind of Mormons are we?
There's only one kind.
Well, we came up with this idea in Salt Lake City. So,
You guys went to Salt Lake City?
Yeah, we did.
Did you see the
Did you
Mormon
go to
temple?
Salt
see
Lake
that- we
City
did
just like
see-
you? Wait, never mind.
We did see the Mormon temple. The problem is it was under construction, so there's a bunch of like stuff blocking it.
Dow.
It was pretty gross on that street though.
Yeah, but there were a lot of gays.
There was surprisingly a lot of gay flags. Yeah.
It's because it's
Like pride
Salt
flags.
Lick City. Salt Lick.
And gays love licking salt.
Yeah, just like hamsters. There's
or
salt licks.
cows.
Or cows. Or
Deer.
horses. Deer.
I'm just a really big fan that Seth's face is just not in focus. His hands are in focus.
It's because Seth has a veil of cringe about him. It's
You know, why am I
blurry.
not?
Seth is just blurry.
You know, why am I blurry?
Remember when we made that joke that Seth's just in 240p?
I really am. My existence is in
is.
240p.
We made the
Wow.
joke so many times that it's
The power
reality.
of life and death is, or the
I just
tongue-
can't
tongue
wait.
is power.
Tongue power.
All right, let's do this skit. I'm
Okay,
ready.
okay.
Where is this set? Is this Salt Lake City?
in a
or?
bank,
Yeah, but
in Salt Lake City.
what state?
Utah.
Okay, cool.
Bing. Hello,
Hello, how can I help you?
hello, ma'am.
Ha.
We just wanted to know if you have heard of our Lord and Savior.
I sure
she's-
have.
Oh, yeah?
I'm Pentecostal.
It's a very good Pentecostal impression.
So you're you're Pentecostal, huh?
Yeah, praise the Lord, I am.
So you give
Are you filled
so,
with the fire of the
um,
Spirit?
have you heard of the prophet Joseph Smith?
Joseph Smith? I ain't heard of that prophet. Is he closely related to maybe Paul or maybe Elisha?
No.
I sure do love me some Elisha.
Well,
Oh, he
yes.
had the fire of the Lord in him.
He's like this guy from the 1800s, this English guy from Ohio.
yeah.
From Ohio? He's really from Ohio?
I think he is. Yeah.
Cool. No, I ain't heard of this gentleman.
Well, you see, he dug up these golden tablets.
Oh, he's a rich man, ain't he? He's been blessed by the Lord, I know.
On these tablets were more instructions on how to be Christian.
You could say it's like the second 10 Commandments.
You could say it's like Bible 2,
Yeah, it's Bible
Electric
2.
Boogaloo.
Yeah, Bible 2, Electric Boogaloo. In fact, that's what was inscribed on the tablet.
No, I'm sorry, boys, but pardon my French, but that sounds blasphemous.
Well,
Is that
ma'am,
actually
that
French?
French is, or that word is Germanic. First of all. Secondly, so you're not coming to our church, are you?
Well, I'm inclined to hear a little bit more because I don't quite understand what's going on. I don't want to be a bigot or nothing. but I'd like to know more about whether or not this
all I
is
really want to know
blasphemy.
is, will you be giving your tithe money to the Mormon Church?
Now, boy, I only go give my tithe money to the church that I'm going to currently. And currently, that is the Resurrection of the Lord South
Don't say Baptist.
Yeah, you're Pentecostal now.
Pentecostal. I was about to say that. Pentecostal.
Well, okay.
Well,
Mask on. Noises.
ma'am, we're gonna have to ask you to
Ma'am, we need the
But,
tithe money.
put the money in
All
the
right,
bag.
boys, now.
Ma'am.
Ma'am. In
Put
the
the
name
money
of
in
Jesus,
the-
you'll get out of here. In the name of Jesus.
Ma'am, I need to feed my wife.
Ma'am.
I need to feed my
What? You're
wife.
a polygamist?
Ma'am.
Oh, dear Lord,
Ma'am.
no.
Ma'am.
In
You
the
need
name
to
of the Lord,
put.
I ain't going to give you
Look.
the money.
Either you give us the money now, or you come to our church and give us tithe money
My
then.
fourth wife wants to go to
now or later.
college. You understand me?
His 12-year-old fourth wife is going through college.
She ain't 12. She's 16 at least. At least. If not 18. She's probably 21.
No, we're gonna really low. So I don't let her outside.
So what you saying is you ain't going to shoot me now at all?
Unless you, well, we're gonna take you to the temple, and then you're gonna become a Mormon, and
But
then you're
you
gonna give
ain't
us
gonna
all your money anyway through tithe.
And then you're going to enjoy Pepsi products because we say so.
Would you like a Pepsi? Would you like a Pepsi?
I prefer mug root beer.
That's actually not half bad.
That's a Coke product.
But you need to have Pepsi.
Well, boys, I'll let you know I might
think it
be
is
a
Pepsi product, actually.
God-fearing lady. But that doesn't mean I ain't packing.
This is mildly aggressive for something going on in the West.
It's almost as if we've been here before.
No, ma'am. Ma'am. Either
Sir.
accept the truth of our cool guy,
My
Joseph
fourth
Smith.
wife needs to have a molar removed. It's infected.
Talking about your fourth wife a lot.
No,
like
the
my
third wife is
49th
going to
wife
college,
a lot
and
more.
she's definitely 23.
Boys, I'll tell you what. This bank is insured.
It's true. That's
So I
why you should
guess
just give us some money.
I'll let you have the cash from this bank because really it's not worth losing my life or my faith from you, a blasphemous demon people.
Well, cool. Put the money in the bag.
Here you go.
Much obliged.
All right. Well, thank you, ma'am. We'll
Nah.
be back next week to fix your windows.
Yep.
Bye-bye.
What's wrong with my Those boys broke my
sorry.
windows. Oh,
Your
dear
windows are broken.
Lordy. Oh, Lord.
Yeah. All right.
Put my guns
Be
up.
back next week. Bye.
I need to talk to my
Mask off
fifth wife.
noises.
Oh, shabba.
That actually might be blasphemous.
I'm okay with it. I was making fun of Southern Pentecost.
Repent of your silly ways.
Exactly. And
My hair's all
Mormonism is
tangled.
dill.
Mormonism is dill.
Mormonism is dill.
Does that
that was a
make-
great bit.
I don't know why every time we do a bit, I turn into a woman.
I don't know why every time we pull out guns, it always has to be the double pistols.
So we immediately went Southern as soon as we dropped.
Yeah, like
We weren't. I don't think we were Southern before then.
no.
Um,
Am
was
I
a good
secretly trans, and that's why I always become a woman in the bits?
I think you just might be a
I think I was just thinking Pentecostal, and all I could think is the crazy, crazy women.
No.
Did you see the video I sent you guys with the Pentecostal duck puppet?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, that's some news. I deleted Instagram
Oh yeah.
Yay!
and Facebook and Pinterest.
It means I can post anything on our Instagram, and Seth won't tell me no.
you don't post
What's
anything
going on?
else. I keep telling you, please post
Well,
more.
that's because you won't let me post your peep pics.
My
Your feet
peep.
pit. Your
Them doggies.
them doggos.
I can't get
El doggo.
The seat won't let me put my leg up.
My
too high.
butt is uncomfy in this
Yeah.
chair.
I believe you, man.
Yeah.
That was a good bit.
This is a good bit. I wrote it down because I misheard mom, and I thought she said Mormon bank robbers, and I was like, I think it said Mormon bank robbers, and Dad said, why would Mormons need to rob banks? They just get you a tithe anyway.
Genius.
And then I said, either put the money in the bag now or do it later through tithe. And then we laughed about that for like 20 minutes.
My dad gave me a lot of ideas for the podcast, and I forgot every single one of them.
I kept telling you to write
So-
them down.
I was so
Are they not
tired.
written down? I told you to write down one of them at least.
I thought
Look
I
through
did.
your phone.
Okay, I'm gonna look.
Look,
I'm-
boy. So, I want to be a father,
Congratulations, welcome to the club.
and I want to be like
Have
Kratos.
you tried acting? Have you tried going to a doctor? to
Why would a
help?
doctor get my wife pregnant?
That's not what I was suggesting.
Why
You
would a
wanted
doctor
that?
help?
Just ask Gronk. This is a recurring joke, Seth.
I
Don't
know.
act surprised.
But yeah, I want to be like Kratos. I want to be like, boy. Did you find anything, Gabe?
No.
What the
Boy.
heck?
son, boy. You will be a warrior, boy.
I think
Wow.
your child would probably just be like, "Shut up, Dad."
No, I'll be like,
Oh.
don't talk back to your father,
I feel like
boy.
your kid is gonna have like every single thing that irritated people when you were growing up. It's like so you're like, oh, so that's how I was.
Next level sass, kind of
Yeah,
retarded.
like very sassy and like very stubborn, and so it's like you're like, My gosh. It'd be pretty
Yeah.
funny.
So, do you guys want to hear about all the national parks I went to?
No.
No, but did you hear about Joe Biden going to be spraying the earth with
Sunblock.
sunblock?
To cool it down?
Yeah,
Yeah.
apparently,
That's a
apparently
smart
that's his
idea.
idea.
I like
Just
that
gonna go
idea.
to the atmosphere, spray it
good
with some sunblock.
I'm
and-
just looking forward to seeing that big old can of banana boat in the sky.
I'll be looking forward
You
to like
think they're
the
just
shade.
gonna like miss Africa?
They're gonna just go. "Huh, Africa didn't pay for this, so
Yeah, they're gonna do.
they're just
some,
gonna go around all the countries that
some next level racist stuff.
they'll go around all the cities that are majority black.
Or they'll
That-
only
that
spray it
does
over
sound
the
like our
black
government.
cities, and so it's no more sunshine.
Spray it only over the black cities so that they'll basically do experiments on them.
I don't know if we can have this in this episode. I think we're going to have to cut that part out.
Repent of your silly ways.
Well, I think we can because like the government's known to like
Hate black
experiment.
people. Yeah,
Yeah, to experiment
Well,
on minorities.
look,
That is true.
black people. The government hates you,
They
and
really
there's
do.
a lot of proof.
There's
They
a
really
lot of
don't
proof.
like
There's a
you.
lot of proof. Actually, the government hates everybody, but they really don't like you for some
Really hate
reason.
Yeah.
black people.
It's because you're
Rather my-
strong, intimidating. You're capable people.
Hot.
That is true.
What?
Hot,
I didn't say anything.
hot. They're intimidated by how sexy you are. You're like, ooh, mama.
Yes.
Jeez. Has anyone else
Vote
written
for
down anything?
Seth. 30,000.
Yeah, vote for me. Ooh, mama.
I like your campaign slogan. Ooh, mama.
Zooey mama.
Ooh, mama. Vote for Seth.
Ooh, mama. Well, me and Gabe had an idea, but we should probably save it from next podcast since we're going to do two about doing the progressive coffee shop again.
Progressive West. Oh,
Yeah.
no.
Well, okay.
Did you say no?
I said Progressive West. Or,
Oh.
That's California.
Yeah.
no. Oh yeah.
So, and that's where the coffee shop is in California.
It's
So it
California.
is a progressive West.
Progressive.
The idea is that we're gonna do it a little differently because usually we start with like the most absurd thing right from the beginning.
Yeah.
I want us to like gradually get more ridiculous. Like start it pretty
Oh
normal.
wow! Almost like that's what I tried to do when I wrote the bit down originally.
Right. We're gonna just actually do it this
Yeah.
time.
I was
Instead
trying-
of going with like, yeah, I'd like a baby in my banana boat. It's like, Starbucks doesn't even
mean,
serve that. Well, they might.
Sound of
They're
Freedom
pretty-
just came out, so
Yeah.
and everyone's trying to attack it as a QAnon conspiracy.
What?
They keep trying to say
Yeah.
that's not real. Child sex trafficking is not a real thing.
It definitely is. There's a lot of evidence for it too.
children.
Yeah, that's true.
But the children love the books.
See, that movie was
Oh, boy.
really about exposing Hollywood for its
Elf?
trafficking. Yeah, Elf was really an allegory for exposing Hollywood for trafficking.
Yep.
Let's rewatch that movie during Christmas and try to think about doing that lens.
Elf is eating the gum off the railing. That's a sign of innocence.
Hold on. This is an amazing idea. Making conspiracy theories out of movies. So like we watch
Yeah.
a movie like regular movie review style, but we just try and make it the weirdest conspiracy we can. And
Yes.
at the end we recap what the conspiracy
What
is.
what can we do with Highlander, Gabe? What's the conspiracy theory there?
I don't even know what that is, so I can't help.
Basically, there's a bunch of immortal
Dude,
people.
my favorite part of that entire movie was literally the priest stabbing a guy.
No, he started and went.
Like, yeah, like everyone's like fighting and warring, and the priest is like doing his own thing, and the priest pulls out a dagger and like stabs a guy in the chest multiple times, and he's like,
Oh my gosh.
it's so funny.
Because he's just standing there like, oh,
Yeah, 'cause, like,
all right, mate, I don't know.
Everyone else is doing their own thing, and then he just does that and does his thing.
And the guy
And
puts the knife back right away, like,
it was so casual. It was so smooth how he did it, and yet it's like, is this
Also-
SNL?
that might have been the best choreography in that whole movie.
Honestly, yeah. it is.
90% of it was just like, Asha,
Ting,
Asha,
ting.
Asha, hey, oh, oh.
Me and Seth could have done it at the age of 8.
Yeah,
It's
he
bad.
was so bad. I appreciate Princess Bride on so many levels. Like I already appreciate it, but because those movies came out around the same time, and
Oh gosh.
because it was the 80s.
Well,
those movies
yeah.
came out
I
in the
think
80s.
wasn't Princess Bride like late 80s though?
I have no idea.
I think it was like 85,
But, like,
86.
I wasn't alive.
Princess Bride, the choreography in that is still considered good because it is good. It's good.
Good.
It's
Good job.
good.
Toys. Good job.
It's good job.
Can we talk about how your dad played the wrong animation?
What?
Your dad played the wrong animation. Messed up, did the wrong emote.
Huh?
When
Okay, so here's the story.
I probably remember. I just
Here's the story.
can't.
So we were all sleeping in this camper at
Mm.
my sister's house, and it was Gabe's mom, Gabe's dad, Gabe, Ethan, Cyrus, and Eli, and me.
Was
All
Gabe
sleeping in
there?
this- Yes, Gabe was there.
I
Yes.
wish, man. I wish I was there.
It was.
What's funny
well,
is that we
had to
were
be
all
quiet.
there, and Ethan's like, Seth could be here.
Oh man, I really feel like
There
I
was like
missed
no
out.
room,
Dang it.
really, but
I would have slept on the floor, man.
He slept in the bathroom.
I was sleep on the toilet. No, but so
Well,
we
I
were.
do poo every morning, so it work out. I just wake
You
up.
can't.
Just,
You couldn't poo in that toilet. Although we think someone did,
Someone
but
had
no
to.
one admitted
Here's
to
the
it.
thing. I don't know if we weren't allowed to, or if we just assumed we shouldn't.
Because I heard you can't go number 2 on a
no,
bus.
you can. You just have to like clean it out quickly.
Oh, I don't know.
Like it's
So anyway,
it's a real pain in the butt.
anyway, so
So if
Anyway.
you have a pain in the butt, you're gonna have to relieve yourself, and then relieve the pain in the butt in the RV.
anyway, so you need to poop into the RV, and the RV needs to poop your poop.
Yes, it's your poop has been double pooped. It's like pre-blessed food, except it's the opposite.
Okay. Anyway. So every morning we would wake up and we would like not know what was going on, and so we'd have to wait until we had word from our sister's house, which was up the hill, and so no one wanted to like walk, and there was no like real texting going on or anything, and so Chris, Gabe's dad, was like, "We'll send a carrier pigeon to them." And so he grabs this. He like mimics having a carrier pigeon, and he's like, "Be free." Audio listeners, I'm sorry, but basically what he did was he like grabs something in his hand, like an invisible like bird, and then like bit down like it was a grenade, pulling the pin, and then threw it like a grenade.
And just bit the carrier pigeon's head off.
And then he was like, why'd I bite its head off? And I went, dude, he played the wrong animation.
We need to add that to our World War I skits. Oh my gosh. Oh.
You failed carrier pigeon, you just bite his head off. Dang it.
Yeah, put that in our World War I D&D, to where it's like, you failed to throw a grenade and ended it up... No, you failed to deploy the carrier pigeon and instead bit its head off and threw it like a grenade, landing sadly on the ground. Message not received.
That was probably one of the funniest things that happened.
It's really
Also, I
funny.
put my gun in a microwave.
Why would you do that?
Yeah, Josiah did
Okay,
do that.
there was, like-
He didn't turn it on.
No, there wasn't a lot of
Thankfully.
room. And so, like, in that little RV, and so I was like, where's a good, safe place to store my gun? It was in a case.
Not a microwave.
And so I was like, it would be funny if I put it in the microwave. It was like 10, and I was exhausted. So I just put it in the microwave, closed the microwave, and then like 10 minutes later, I'm like, that was dumb. I'm gonna take that out and put it like actually somewhere safe. But
you
I
have
did
that
leave
loaded?
a no.
Okay.
But I left it in a I left a box of Pop-Tarts in the microwave.
Yep.
Oh jeez.
Which you shouldn't microwave Pop-Tarts either.
No. Well, you can as long as they're not in the bag.
Yeah, if you put them in the bag and then microwave them, congratulations, you're going to the hospital.
Yeah. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Well, at least you should
Pay-
go to the
pay
hospital
bills.
because your mouth is gone.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Your
Man,
mouth is gone? Why is just your mouth gone?
Okay, if you're really dumb and you decide to microwave Pop-Tarts in the wrapper and then try to eat them, you're going to give yourself, like, enough burns that's just going to
Okay, hold
kill
on,
your
hold on,
mouth.
hold on. This is the logic that you're using, Gabe, for this
Yes.
moment. Okay,
I know.
This is what you're doing. You put the metal in the microwave. It somehow doesn't burn your house down and explode. And then you take
Yes.
it out. You somehow don't burn your hands.
Well,
But then
'cause
you
it's-
eat
it's
it with the
plastic.
metal on.
It's plastic.
Yes,
What's plastic?
The wrapper.
The wrapper's
No,
plastic.
it's foil.
No, it's
No,
not.
it's not.
It is definitely foil.
No, it's not.
Are you sure?
You want to test this? You want to put some in the microwave?
Yes.
In your microwave, sure.
It's
Well, no.
foil.
Here's the thing. This is something that okay, and this is gonna show a little bit of my ignorance. But in high school, there's a kid that talked about how you shouldn't microwave the Pop-Tarts. And Pop-Tarts do come in different like packaging. It comes in the shiny like plastic metal foil thing, and then it also comes in like just plain plastic. And so he may have just been referencing microwaving the plastic ones. And that's where
I've never seen a Pop Tart in plastic.
go to the gas station.
Oh, no, it's
It's
still
those.
foil.
No.
Okay,
those are
it's
different.
you know
ones.
those bags that like chips come in?
It is.
It's foil.
Right. It's Mylar. It's a metallized polyester.
Right.
Okay, we're both right, but it's metallized, so
Okay.
Technically foil.
it's
That's
foil.
like what happened in like the 70s with bands. They got metallized.
Metallized. Anyways, don't put them in the microwave. Do not cook them that way.
They went
Stupid.
from like Beatles and Beach Boys to Guns N' Roses and
Anyway,
Led
still,
Zeppelin.
you are also still assuming that you don't burn your hand somehow and then eat it with the wrapper on. 'Cause I'm assuming you're saying that the wrapper is hot.
No, it's the filling.
Okay, the filling.
The filling gets
yeah, the
stupid
pure
hot.
sugar filling gets really hot. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what's gonna burn you. It's not the wrapper. It's the filling.
Unless the wrapper like
It's M&M.
yeah.
Yeah.
It can burn you.
That's essentially what rap is. Seth is.
It's the end of the podcast.
Well, bye guys. It's the end of the podcast. Come back next week when we do something funny. I bet I want Pepsi. We're gonna get Pepsi. Pepsi. Pepsi products. Pepsi. Mormon Pepsi. 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 Pepsi.